In this video, I'll be showing you how to create reports with Inside Access. Since our last video, I have updated the main form to include a new button called View Reports, and I've created a new form that will have some reports with inside here. So if you haven't done so already, you can pause the video and then do these steps, please. Okay, so next step is we have to create the reports themselves. So what you do is you select Create on the menu. You look on the ribbon for the report wizard. Then just like the query, what you do is you select what you want to report on. So let's say you want to report on all customer details. So make sure you select the table customer. I'll select order fields. Next, you can also arrange it by one particular field. So this one here means it'll be grouped by customer ID. So this field here, you could group it by a particular field. So here we are going to group it by customer ID, but if you wanted to, you could change it to last name or something else depending on your needs. We select next. As I said, this is the actual field where you can ascend by. So we'll go custom ID. Next, there's a formatting option here. Next, and then we can give it a meaningful name. So I'm going to say all customers. Then we select finish. And you can see here that it has formatted roughly. Now there are some generic things here we can do, like we can change it to landscape, makes it look a little bit better. However, you can see it's not quite right. So what we can do is we can close down the preview, then over here in the drop down is design view. Just as with the form, you can edit everything for the right hand properties. You can drag screen elements around, you can make them wider. So that's something that I recommend that you take some time to practice with and play around with and try to make your forms as engaging as possible for the end user. So that's the first report. The next report, so press yes to save it, is we're going to create a report on one of our queries. So what you do is you go back to create in the menu option, then you go to report wizard. This time I'm going to select the query of customer games ordered. I select order fields, go to next. We'll order by customer. As you can see here, the format nicely. Next, and then we will then go next. Yep, we're happy with those settings, and all customers games. Finish. So same deal there. We can change that if you want to in your own time using the edit options on the right hand side here. What I'm going to do now is going to show you how to open up those reports using buttons. So we'll close those two reports down. Then we're going to open up the View Reports form. And then what we're doing here is we go to Design View. In here, we can then select our button. And then on the button, what you do is you go down to Report Operations, Open Report, and all you do there is you select the reports that you want to have displayed. So we go Next. Okay, we'll call this, make sure it's a meaningful name. Let's say all customer details. Finish. So next we're going to do is we're going to create that custom query for all customer games. So we'll go to Form Operations. Nope, it's Report Operations, my apologies. Open Report. Then we select the custom query there, all customers games. And then we're going to say all customers games. And finish. And then if we look at the final sort of view of this, what we can do is we go to View Reports, Customer Details, nice, and then all customers games, nice. So overall, the idea of reports is it lets us present the data inside our database in a meaningful way that is more user-friendly to the person actually trying to report upon it. And this is probably one of the main functions also of a relational database. If you've got any questions, please let me know, or you can email me.